All right, guys, it is time for another chair unboxing and review. I haven't got to do one in a while, but we're starting to get more chairs coming in for sponsors from ToastyBros. I usually yoink them and build them on this channel and then review them and give an honest, unbiased, not sponsored opinion on them to see if it's worth it, because gaming chairs are expensive. This one is a Flexispot. We are very familiar with Flexispot at this point, have many of their desks, have some other products as well. Now we got to see how their chairs stack up in quality compared to their desk and everything else. Now, this isn't really a gaming chair, but Ergo chairs seem to be the new meta, I guess, for gamers and really anybody, because they are kind of neutral. They're not really that race car leather gaming chair that we know. It is still very comfortable, I will say, like any Ergo chair. Now, this is the C7 Max. Does have the footrest that I think you can pull in and out here, and you can get the mesh one or the foam one. I guess the only difference here is the seat. Black gray, no footrest or footrest. With footrest, it looks like it adds about $40. Now, I couldn't exactly find the C7 Max on Amazon, but I found similar ones if you want to find cheaper options that are very similar. It looks like there are differences though, but that could save you some money as well. Really buying any of these things on Amazon usually ends up being cheaper than on their website. But yeah, there is not much to this chair other than it's a good Ergo chair with the footrest, which a footrest is underrated if you haven't had one before. I think it has this swivel armrest, the good lumbar support, and the headrest. So we're going to fast forward to when this gets here to the office, and then I am going to break down the parts and build it. All right, now all the parts are here. It is shipped pretty nicely in this box here. I have all the parts laid out. Chairs are one of the easiest things to build. I think this took me about 20-25 minutes. And really the bottleneck for building these kind of things is how many cranks it takes on the Allen key to get it in a good spot. This one, we are starting with the base here. I have a little time lapse here of me building it. The build quality feels pretty good too. I don't think I would spend $300+ on this chair personally, but Ergo chairs are nice. If you can find it for cheaper, this build quality would be a lot better at the $100 to $200 range, I feel like. But gaming chairs, Ergo chairs are expensive, so expect at least to pay about $2 for anything that is like this. But yeah, let's go back to talking to the directions for a bit. Flexispot has always had pretty good directions here because I like the Lego style. If you were a Lego kid growing up, you definitely know what I mean, where it's one thing on each step. That sounds crazy to say and like obvious, like of course there's one thing each step. Some directions really have you doing multiple things on a step, and the pictures aren't very good, and you have to kind of read the paragraph that they write out for you instead of looking at the picture. But this one has arrows pointing to the things that it wants you to do, and then you do it, and it's pretty easy. The screws in the Allen key were pretty easy too. I would say rating this as far as build, it is 1 being way too overcomplicated and 10 being really easy. This is probably a 8 or a 9 on the easy scale for sure. You won't have any trouble building this. If you don't build these all the time, you still probably won't have trouble. It is a little heavy on some parts to do alone, but I usually just prop it up against something. Now for build quality, 1 being really bad and 10 being really good, I would put this build quality in the feel and just the quality in general in probably about a 7. I have personally experienced and seen better Ergo chairs out there, especially for the price, and this footrest was kind of wonky for such a big upgrade in price. But now that we got it all built, let's see the looks of it. I'm going to rate, this final rating will be on the looks, and this B-roll that Jonah got really helps this chair look really good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Ergo chairs, I personally think look better than gaming chairs. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or if you think gaming chairs just look better. Ergo chairs give that office feel like, hey, I work, but I also like to game. I've had gaming chairs before and I like them. No hate on them, but Ergo chairs seem to be where it's at now, despite them being a little bit more expensive. Now, some of the features of this chair, like the swivel 360 armrest and the leg rest, are not really that great. I was not really that impressed by it. I mean, the chair is comfy. That really is what it comes down to, right? You want to make sure the chair is comfy and good, but I don't feel like I even will use, if I had this chair as my own, I wouldn't even use the leg rest probably, because it just didn't feel that great. I have experienced chairs with much better, and for the price that is a little disappointing because it just felt a little flimsy and it's kind of hard to pull in and out. But there has been way better experiences I've had with this with other chairs. I love Flexispot, but it is no bias here, so I really don't know if this chair would be worth it for everybody. The leg rest isn't the best. If you don't care about the leg rest, I probably wouldn't even buy it for this one, because the rest of the chair was just fine. It was not bad at all. The looks, I would rate probably like an 8, a solid 8. This chair looks great. It is comfortable, but some of the key features like the leg rest just aren't it. They are a little too flimsy on build quality for me personally. I feel like the 360 swivel is not that really, like, who cares, right? We want the good features that make this chair even more comfortable, and if the leg rest was better, I would probably even just recommend this chair. There are way better Ergo chairs with way better leg rest for about the same price. So to sum it all up here, this is an easy to build chair that is comfortable and it looks good. But some of the features that are expensive, like the leg rest, aren't very good. So if you want this gaming chair, I would recommend just going no leg rest on this one, because the rest of it is pretty solid. Find it on a deal, about $200 this thing or something like it. Even the one I saw on Amazon that wasn't exactly it looked like it had a better leg rest than this one. So if not the C7 Max, there are probably Flexispot Ergo chairs with the features that you're looking for a cheaper price. I would always look around. A good price for Ergo chairs is the $200 to $300 range. That is probably about what you're going to spend. If you find cheaper, that is great. But the $400 price before the leg rest, it's about $440 with the footrest. I just don't think that $40 add-on for that footrest is worth it. $400, I probably wouldn't even say is worth it for this chair. I would try to find one for about $200 to $300, especially if you're going more on the budget end. For about $400 or $500, you can get into even better gaming / Ergo chairs than this. Overall, I think this chair is good. Out of all the chairs I built, little overpriced, but there are a ton of options out there too. Check out some of the other ones I have on this channel if you still are interested in Ergo chairs. I even liked the last Ergo chair I did better, I think. But let me know down in the comments below, what kind of chair are you rocking? Are you an Ergo chair gamer, or are you just a gaming chair gamer? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.